Hello student, this is Purushottam Vishwakarma and in today's video lecture we shall discuss about Evans tries and O level, and here we shall discuss about page number 75. We shall talk about page number 75 in this video. But before that, I would like to remind you whatever we have studied by now. We have already studied about the lesson Evans tries and O level. Evans is the person who is a kleptomaniac. Evans is a kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac is a person who is unable to suppress his desire of stealing anything. So that is a person kleptomaniac, and due to that thing he goes to the prison, but he is very good at escaping the prison. He has escaped the prison 3 times, thrice, and that is why he is nicknamed as, by the prison authorities, he is nicknamed as Evans the Bread. Evans the Bread. Furthermore, we have already studied how the governor of HM prison called the Secretary of Examination Board in the month of March and told him to arrange the examination for Evans, who was trying to appear for the German O level, German language exam, and he had started taking the classes in German O level since last September. The arrangement was made and the date came. So we shall begin from page number 75. We have already studied up to the episode when Evans says that someone bugged him in the cell. Someone put a microphone in the cell. At this point, Mr. Jackson says, not a neat job. Whoever did it did not justify his job. He should not be aware of it. Then, what happens next? We shall discuss. They are taking no chances, Evans. Nobody in his senses would take any chance with you. Evans, nobody can take a chance with you. They are not going to take any chance. Anybody who has sense, anybody is in his senses, will never take a chance with you. You are so smart. You have escaped the prison thrice. So nobody will take any chance against you. Who is going to listen in? At this point, Evans inquired, who is going to listen to me? Who is going to listen my conversation, my talk? I'll tell you who is going to listen in, laddie, boy, small boy. I'll tell you who is going to listen. It is the governor himself. Who is going to listen? Mr. Jackson said that it is the governor himself who was going to listen to his conversation. See, understood? He don't trust you bloody inch. He doesn't trust you even little bit, a bloody inch. And nor do I. Neither he trust you nor I. I'll be watching you like a hawk. My hawk eye is on you. I'll be watching you like a hawk. Evans, so keep your nose clean. Now keep your nose clean, clear your face. If you remember, he was in the process of saving. Clear? He walked towards the door. He walked towards the door. Who walked towards the door? Mr. Jackson walked towards the door, leaving Evans in his cell. Evans nodded. At this point, Evans nodded. Yes, boss, whatever you say. He had already thought of that. And number 2, handkerchief. You must know, in prisons, they are provided with some hanky, numbered hanky. Their clothes are numbered, their hankies are numbered. Was lying on the bunk. So this place is used for sleeping, and this is known as the bunk. Number 2, handkerchief was lying on the bunk. A neatly folded square of white Einstein, pale yellow color, dirty yellow color, was the color of this thing, you can simply say. Just one more thing, Einstein. Mr. Jackson inquired one more thing. Just one more thing, Mr. Einstein. Little Einstein. Yeah, what is that? Good luck, old son. Then he bade him. Then he wished good luck for him. In the little lodge just inside the prison's main gate, the Reverend Stuart McLeary, at the meantime, entered. The Reverend Stuart McLeary signed his name neatly in the visitor's book. He signed his name neatly in the visitor's book and thence walked side by side. He was walking side by side with a prison officer. He was escorted by a person, a prison officer, with a silent prison officer. So who escorted him? A silent prison officer. Across the exercise yard to Deaving, where he was greeted by Jackson. There he was welcomed by Jackson, and Jackson then escorted him to Stephens. Then Stephens took him to the cell where he was to invigilate for Evans' exam. The wing's heavy outer door was unlocked and locked behind them. As they passed, the door was opened and closed. And the heavy inner door in the same process, the inner door as well. There were heavy doors, cell doors. So cell door locked. First of all unlocked and then locked behind them as soon as they entered. And McLeary was handed into Stephen's keeping. Mr. Jackson handed McLeary to Mr. Stephens. Get the razor, murmured Jackson. Mr. Jackson said, Stephens, get the razor from Evans. Stephens nodded. Stephen said, yes, boss. Well, keep your eyes skinned clear. Did you understand me? Keep your eyes open. Stephens nodded again, and McCleary, his feet clanging up the iron stairs. McCleary was clanging the stairs, walking on the stairs. Iron stairs were those, metal stairs were those clanging sound was coming. Followed his new guide. He was following his new guide. Who was the new guide? Stephens. And finally he stood before a cell door. He came near a cell door, where Stephens opened the peephole and looked through. The Stephens opened the peephole and looked through. That's him, sir, indicating Evans in his cell. Sir, look, that's him. He is the person. You have to invigilate. He is the person, he is the examinee. Evans, facing the door, sat quietly. Evans was just in front of the door. He was sitting quietly without any disturbance. And he was busy in reading. And what was he reading? He was reading elementary grammar book of German language. Evans, facing the door, sat quietly at the farther of the two tables, the end of the two tables. His whole attention riveted means fixed. His attention was fixed to a textbook of elementary German grammar. His whole attention was towards the German grammar book. Stephens took the key from its ring, and the cell lock sprang back with a thudded metallic twang. Stephens took out the key from its ring and then unlocked the cell door of Evans, and the door opened with a twang sound. So there was a thud, a twang sound of metal colliding with other metal. So in this way we have finished page number 75. For next page we shall discuss in next video. We shall discuss page number 76 in next video.